Hi friends, so Charlotte's skyline and lifestyle are constantly changing and 2025 really is no exception. So exciting new developments are coming, game-changing projects, and whether it's true or not that another Costco is coming to Charlotte, we're going to figure that out today. So this video covers everything you need to know about what's new and coming soon in the Queen City in 2025. And be sure to stick around till the end because I also want to share with you how these new developments are affecting the real estate market here. And I want to just reveal to you how shocked you're going to become at how much Charlotte home values are expected to increase in 2025. Wow. Now, my name is James Lanius. This is my wife, Madeline, and our little girl down there. Too low to pan the camera to, but I am a real estate agent here in the Carolinas. I moved here, relocated here from the Midwest about 5 years back. Met my wife, Madeline. She's a Charlotte local. And now we help folks buy, sell, and invest here in our market. So if you need any help on your real estate journey, go ahead and find my email, my phone number, and a Calendly link for a private Zoom session in the description below or my YouTube banner. Happy to help however we can.
And please don't forget to like this video and all our other videos and subscribe to our channel if you like content like this.
Yep, we do property tours, community tours, local events videos happening in the months we're in. So go ahead and follow us for as much information like that as you want. So let's go ahead and get started and explore all the awesome stuff happening in Charlotte in 2025. First, I want to go ahead and talk about some major real estate developments happening in our area. First one being the Queensbridge Collective. So I don't know if most of you have heard about this. It's not a super known project, but this is in South End, Charlotte. Now, this project is a giant 42-story residential tower, has over 409 apartments, over 30,000 square feet of retail space, and it's set to be delivered in Q3 of 2025. It's going to be amazing. Has a fitness and wellness center, 1 acre of outdoor green space, 10,000 square feet of a banquet and meeting space. So definitely a lot of opportunities for business there too. So check it out. I think there's lounge and entertainment suites. There's going to be a array of dining options and tons of parking. So it's really cool to see it. We see it every time we go by the Uptown. It's on the right side as you're going on the south side of Uptown on the highway. So it's going to be super cool. Next one is called Oro Ballantyne. That is a 26-story apartment tower in the Ballantyne Corporate Park. This is going to offer 365 units for rent as part of the Ballantyne Reimagined project, and this is expected to be completed by October of 2025. So you're going to have a double height lobby with a co-working lounge and bar. It's going to have a small outdoor patio seating and a coffee bar. It's going to have a pool as well with a sun deck and cabanas. It's also going to have a poolside veranda with a fireplace, grilling and various seating options, penthouse lounge, and a pool. It's going to be really great. Pet spa, covered parking, bike storage, a double height gym with private fitness studio and meditation room. So everything you might want in a community, definitely look into it. And then the last one, Madeline can talk about a little bit.
So the next one is going to be the River District. This is a 1,400 acre mixed use development, and this is along the Catawba River. So I think that's like kind of right outside Rock Hill, isn't it? Yeah. This one will have 30 plus miles of trails to riverfront accessibility, dog parks, and even more. And it also will be a working 2-acre sustainable farm. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Orchard, and even an on-site farmer. So this one will have resident-only pools and a clubhouse. And I believe the first units will be available in 2025, which is the year we are currently residing.
Yes, let's go. And if anyone wants to buy a house in our neighborhood, their phone's for sale right across the street.
Who is it?
It's cute. Let me know if you want to know the price. All right, friends, welcome back. So Madeline and I and our baby had to take, unfortunately, a brief interlude, but I am back, plus a day from where you were just watching because Rashawn was falling asleep. We need to get her in bed for a nap, and so I'm completing the video by myself while she's actually taking another nap. So here we go. Let's go ahead and continue our video about everything new and coming soon to Charlotte in 2025. I think I was talking about the River District last, so let's go ahead and jump into some new businesses and restaurants coming to Charlotte in 2025. First one I want to talk about is Panko. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Panko. I'm going to say Panko. And this is a fusion of Peruvian and Japanese cuisine, and this is actually one of 19 new restaurants opening in Charlotte in 2025. I should say 19 pretty up-and-coming ones that folks are looking forward to. There's also in this panko restaurant, there's lomo saltado, and these are essentially tender slices of deeply seared beef, blistery onions, and juicy tomatoes, and crispy French fried potatoes. So definitely something unique. There's also fresh ceviche here. So if you don't know what that is, that's a seafood dish where there's diced cubes of raw fish. Sometimes this is shrimp. It's marinated in a really nice lime or lemon juice mixture, and this flavors just react and it creates something really good. There's also grilled octopus here, which is amazing. So looking forward to that. There's a bunch of different articles about these different restaurants coming as soon as Charlotte. I'll go ahead and put that in the link below if you want to check them out. So if you're a foodie like us, then go ahead and click that and take a look at some of these restaurants coming up. All right, next in Charlotte, this is one that a lot of people have been looking forward to. If you are a Costco member like we are, then you're going to love this one, because there have been plans of a new Costco coming to Charlotte for years. It actually was supposed to finish in 2024, and it is, well, they say it is officially going to be completed, or they're shooting for a completion date of 2025. I don't know if that will actually happen, but let's hope. That is in Indian Land, South Carolina. So there's only currently 3 in the greater Charlotte metro, I would say. One in Mooresville, up near Lake Norman. There's one in Matthews, which we go to a lot. And there's also one on Tyvola Road, just off of 77, running north and south. So definitely will be nice to have one in South Carolina, just over the border of Charlotte. And that'll be close to Fort Mill, Rock Hill. So you'll have a closer Costco to go to if you live over in that direction, as well as Waxhaw, even though that's kind of close to Matthews. Oh, and also this will be part of a project called the Exchange. This, of course, is in Indian Land. There's also going to be a Lowe's Foods there, which is cool. I've only seen Lowe's Foods at the beach. They're more outside of Charlotte, but it'll be cool to see one in the greater Charlotte metro. So let's go ahead and move on to, the Roar Entertainment Center. I'm super excited for this one. This is in Rock Hill, South Carolina, so right near Fort Mill and Indian Land. And this is essentially a giant entertainment hub. This is slated to debut in Rock Hill at the Thread. And this is a center covering approximately 17,000 square feet. This is going to have a complete kitchen and bar. There's going to be tons of activities, including duck pin bowling, mini golf, arcade games, live performances, all kinds of awesome stuff. I was getting pumped reading about some of these articles, or some of the articles about this place, but I should say there's going to be themes throughout. They're going to draw from the 1920s, aka, the Roar. We're in the 2020s now, but back in the 1920s, it was kind of the Roar, I guess, period or whatever. So they're going to do that, and there's going to be casual dining. There's also going to be craft cocktails. It's going to be outdoor and indoor, so there's going to be tons of stuff to do. It's going to be great, and look forward to that. That's set to, I guess, take place or start taking place in 2025. All right, next, folks, I'm going to talk about the TGK Main Street project. I'm also pumped about this one. This is right down the road from where we live, and this is essentially like a 5 to 10 year project. Apparently, it's going to take 4 years, but we'll see what happens. Set to start spring of 2025, so just in a month or two. This is going to be a mixed community with a public park. There's going to be residential living, commercial stuff here and there, office spaces, amenities, and it's just going to be super great. There's 55 acres right there by the TGK Walmart in TGK, if you know where that is, and it's going to be super cool and definitely worth waiting for if you are looking to move to TGK, which we definitely recommend. It's an amazing area here. All right, friends, let's move on to some transportation and infrastructure updates coming to Charlotte in 2025, or continuing in 2025. So first one, Charlotte Douglas International Airport. As a lot of folks know who travel a lot, this is a huge airport, tons of traffic, and right now there's been a recent development, or a what is it called? They've been doing a recent project there, which is a $600 million terminal lobby expansion. Looks really cool in there. I think they're set to finish in 2025 this year, so that's going to be great. There's essentially going to be more spaces for just tons of baggage and spaces for more security. So if you've ever been caught at security in Charlotte Airport, you're going to hopefully not have to do that much longer. Hopefully they're going to expand and make it bigger. They've already expanded it quite a bit, so I think they're going to even more greatly expand that, and hopefully they're going to, crossing my fingers, expand the arrivals down there when you get picked up, because it's a little bit stuffed down there. So hopefully that'll be on their radar going into the next 5-10 years. All right, so the next section we're going to talk about on things coming to Charlotte are Actually, it's a 31.4 federal grant for 4 infrastructure projects in Charlotte, North Carolina. These should happen in the next year or two. And I'm going to go through these quickly, and then I'll expand on the last one a little bit because it's kind of cool. First one is actually a vibrant cultural trail that they're going to use this money for. This is going to be along the Albemarle corridor. There's also going to be a dedicated bike path along the Roselle's Ferry corridor in Charlotte, which is going to be super cool. There's going to be, the third one is there's going to be more accessible and also efficient multimodal corridor along Freedom Drive, which is a place they could definitely use that. The last one I want to talk about is that they are going to actually close and replace the existing Orr Road rail crossing with a new grade separated crossing, and that's at the I-85 and Sugar Creek corridor. And this one's kind of cool because there are plans, I don't know when exactly proposed to finish, but in the next 5-10 years for a Southeast high-speed rail corridor. And this should connect cities from Washington, D.C. to Raleigh, North Carolina, to Charlotte, North Carolina, to Atlanta, to Jacksonville, and even down to Orlando. So this would be super cool, a high-speed rail corridor that goes through Charlotte. And this, I guess, infrastructure update would also help that be easier when the time comes for them to actually install something like that. So, all right, last section, actually second to last section I want to talk about are entertainment and lifestyle additions coming soon to Charlotte. And the first one is sports betting. So believe it or not, sports betting has actually been legal in North Carolina since March of last year, 2024. But this is going to be the first full year it's been legal. So you can expect to see a lot more of that going on in around Charlotte, I should say. So be excited because if you're a sports bettor, you can do that. It's legal now. It wasn't before March of last year. So Super Bowl this year is going to be legal to bet on. Exciting. Next sports deal, which is super exciting, is the WNBA expansion. Now, right now, this is not set in stone. It is actually nothing more than just folks talking about it, saying it would be cool. But right now, they are discussing, or some people are discussing, that it would be really cool to bring a WNBA team to Charlotte. Likely won't be in 2025 or even in the next 2-3 years, but maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, we'll see a Women's National Basketball Association team come to Charlotte, which would be super cool. Last one, which I am most excited about in terms of sports, is the PGA Championship is coming to Charlotte in 2025, actually May 15th through 18th. And this is going to take place at Quail Hollow Golf and Country Club, which is in South Charlotte. And if you know golf pretty well, you'll know the Wells Fargo Championship. This is always at Quail Hollow, but this is only the second major golf championship they've ever had in Charlotte and at Quail Hollow Golf Club. Actually, I don't know if it's in Charlotte, but I know at Quail Hollow Golf Club, this is the only the second one. There's one in 2018. They came, I think, the PGA Championship too, but super exciting. That'll definitely be one that you'll want to go to if you're a golf fan. So, all right, folks, lastly, I want to just briefly touch on the impact on the Charlotte real estate that some of these developments will bring, of course, because the Charlotte real estate market is expected to experience significant growth. Even in 2025, experts say that home sales are expected to rise between 13.5 and 27.1%, outpacing the national average by a ton. I believe the national average is like 1.5% increase in home sales expected, so 10-12% above that or even more. So definitely looking ahead, it's going to be great to own a home in Charlotte and surrounding areas. It's going to be definitely appreciation home central here in Charlotte and surrounding areas. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. I would say watch neighborhoods like South End, Valentine, Noda, all the ones that have already been growing and increasing in value a ton. Belmont, even ones like Rock Hill, York, South Carolina, Kannapolis, and Concord, North Carolina. Those are going to be cities and towns to watch. They're already growing a ton, but right now you can get in a little bit lower at a purchase price, and they're going to grow in value probably up to what some of these cities like Belmont and Fort Mill and even Rock Hill are at now. So definitely be looking at those cities to grow in 2025 and onward. All right, folks, that pretty much wraps up our video today. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and wrap up with some things that you need to know as you're going into 2025. And as you can see from all these updates, it's a great year to live and be buying and looking in Charlotte to live in 2025. And in Upper South Carolina, I should say, Fort Mill, Rock Hill, Indian Land, York, South Carolina, Lancaster, all those are great areas. And please let me know which of these developments you're most excited about in the comments below. Please also let me know if there's anything I missed. I know as I was looking and researching these, there are a ton that I wanted to talk about, but just did not have the space to include in a video. So go ahead and let me know about those, or let the folks that are also watching this video know, so that we can kind of get an expansive idea of all the stuff coming to Charlotte in 2025 and even in the next 5 years if you know stuff. So let us know in the comments there. That would be great. And I just want to mention something super important, that I get calls and texts from folks all the time needing real estate help here in my market. So if you have any real estate questions or needs, or you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Charlotte, North Carolina, or Upper South Carolina, such as Fort Mill and Rock Hill, etc., then go ahead and find my phone number, my email, and calendar link for a private Zoom session with me in the description below, or my YouTube banner. You can go ahead and reach out today if you have any real estate needs or questions. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you're not ready today, and save that for when you do have questions, because I'm just a phone call away. It really is my number. People ask me, like, is this you? And it is. That's my cell phone number until I become rich and famous and I cannot, afford to put my phone number out there for billions of people to call. But I'm just kidding about the rich and famous part, but you know what I mean. So go ahead and do that. Give me a call or shoot me a text today if you have any real estate questions or needs here in our market. And lastly, go ahead and push that little thumbs up button at the bottom right of the screen. That will help us on our journey of growing a business here in the Carolinas, and we would appreciate it a ton. Go ahead and push the subscribe button too. A ton of people watch these videos and don't subscribe, and you really don't have to do anything other than push the button. And you can also turn on notifications if you want to stay in tune with every video we post. And if you don't want to be spammed by every time I post a video, which is twice a week, then go ahead and turn off notifications so you don't unsubscribe and make us cry in a week when you're getting all these videos in your feed. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And other than that, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and please do feel free, I should say, to reach out if you need any local advice here in Charlotte or Upper South Carolina, buying, selling, investing. And we hope to talk to you soon. Have a great day.